Live from the City Xtra studios, join Lewis and Jordan on Saturday night as we celebrate the 2019-2020 season. Live on YouTube from 7 p.m, we find out who's won one of our prestigious awards. From Player of the Season to Most Improved, there's 5 categories and 25 nominees. Join us as we honour the greats, the deserved and the outstanding performances of the season. This is the inaugural City Xtra End of Season Awards.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh, no.
Guys, what have we done? Look what we've got ourselves into.
Oh, dear,
We've had an absolute nightmare, haven't we?
It's a bad time, isn't it? It's a bad time. The hype train is officially called at its final destination.
Final stop.
It's gone. It's finished. It's over. And it's...
We're done out here. We're in the mud. Messi in the mud. Situation gone. It's done. It's done, boys. It's just all... That's getting clipped, Freddie Pie said. Yes, getting murked straight away. Love it. Haynes, I'm glad. Yeah. So you've not been on the hype train from the start, have you, Haynes? You've been very sat back a bit. You know what I mean? You've got your ticket, but you don't know whether to use it or not.
Yeah.
Ferran Torres there, the OG, the legit Ferran Torres in the stream. The bigger L for Barca than it is for City, because I agree with that. Because now they're not going to get a transfer fee. They're going to have a guy who everyone knows wants to leave, and will probably. I can see us getting him on a pre-contract in January. I didn't want to sign him next year. I wanted it to be this year because next year's 34. I know it's only a year difference, but still, I wanted it to be this year from for another 2 years or 3 years. But it looks like, well, the rumours are that we're going to go on a pre-contract thing. You look like Aaron Paul. Who? You? Yes, bro.
Me?
Yeah. Magnets, bitch.
Yeah, but anyway, it's today was a rocky time. It went signing, and it's not signing, and it's not signing. And it's just it's just a little bit annoying because, I was at one point I tweeted saying the train's over, and then next minute the train was back on. The hype train was fully back in going full steam, and then bang, some Spanish news agency come out and said he's staying, and I don't have this hate for Messi. I know some people are saying that they don't Messi's done us and he's played us. I don't think he has. You got to remember, guys, this guy's been at the club for 20 years. You know what I mean? I fully understand why he doesn't want to go to court with the club that he loves. You know what I mean? I would, you wouldn't want to go club with the club that you support. So some people in the chat have supported City 40, 50 years. You wouldn't want to go court over it. He's played for this club, their best player.
You don't want to ruin it.
You don't want to ruin it. So I do get it. I actually think, though, fair play to him. Well, what would have been annoying is if he would have just come out and be like, oh yeah, I've decided to stay at Barca and said nothing else. But fair enough, he's actually come out and
he's gone ham.
Slagged off. And remember, he's still saying he wants to leave. I'm not saying we're going to sign him, because obviously that's not happening now, unless maybe we get him next year on a free transfer. But he's not changed his mind. Fundamentally, his decision is the same. He still wants to leave. He said that in the interview. He wants to leave, but he can't leave because of because Bartomeu is saying that there's £700 million buyout clause. So it's just
I've seen a thing saying that well, I don't think it will happen. However, I think Bartomeu's got to be done now. You know what I mean? Bartomeu's in the mud, innit? He's got to resign now, surely. Surely this is it now for him, because Messi's come out, all this. I think either Bartomeu gets sacked because of the corruption stuff, like the fraud stuff that he's getting arrested for, or he resigns. And then the next board member comes up, and you don't know what's going to happen then. And I'm not saying get your hopes up, because don't get your hopes up. We're not signing Messi now. And I think now is time to move on. It's time to let go. Move on, everyone. It's time to think of the bigger picture. Think about other targets that we need to get in. Like Messi wasn't a necessity. That's the one.
The thing is, right, if we go now and get Messi on a pre-contract in January, so getting ready, for the summer on a free transfer, people are gonna be happy with that still, aren't they? Because we're still getting Lionel Messi on a free transfer, which is ridiculous.
119 days.
117 days.
There's 117 days Messi won't be a City player.
Well,
Then,
it's just,
left of Messi not being a City player, then he can sign a pre-contract.
yeah, it's mad actually because the thing is, I felt that it was now or never. It was now or
Same.
never, but I don't know what he's going to do. If he's serious about what he's saying in the interview, he says he does want to leave. You know what I mean? He says that. He says he's fallen out of love, not fallen out of love with the club, but he's fallen out of love with the game almost by staying at a club that's just gone stale, and he doesn't want that. He wants to be happy playing football. So if he's being serious, and some City fans are saying, he's screwed us, he's played us. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out if he's played us, because if he still leaves, if he signs on the 1st of January, if he signs a pre-contract with City, then he's not played us. He's being sincere. But, if he ends up signing a new contract or whatever, then fair enough. We might have been played. But, it's just one of them situations. It was never ever going to be easy, was it, signing the best player in the world when he's got a contract dispute with the club? He's still in contract. You're also dealing with La Liga, who, by the way, are absolutely pathetic. They're absolutely pathetic, La Liga, aren't they?
Oh, it's a mad situation.
They are absolutely pathetic. Literally, that George Messi guy quoted
He quoted the actual contract.
part of the contract, and they literally just responded by going, no, no,
don't,
boys,
don't believe you. You're taking it out of context.
you ain't real. It's not right. I'm just like, dude, come on, man, come on. But yeah, it's been entertaining. Oh, by the way, before we carry on, we did get a few new members, and we've got a super chat. So let's go into that.
Dance about with the super chat.
Yes, look who it is. No, Messi, no. Why you gotta do this to us, man? Get our hopes up. Everyone's getting his hopes up, and then he just goes and does that. You know what I mean? It's literally like, I want to leave. No, you can't. Okay. The whole world's been in meltdown because the guy said he wanted to leave, and then the other team's gone, no, you can't leave, and he's gone, alright then. God.
So we have shout outs, innit?
Yeah.
We have a member who became a member on the wrong stream, didn't he?
Well, we think he did.
We think he did. He became a member on a different stream, so that's Luke.
You'll find his name somewhere on
Yeah,
there.
there. Luke2804 next to Joel.
Yes, Luke.
We have James Pierre, who's become a tier 1 member. Shout out James Pierre. And then Danzibar, £9.99 super chat, says, cheer up boys, have a beer on me.
Yes. Thank you very much, Dan. You know what, Dan? I went through the cycle of getting my hopes up, like everyone did. Well, most people did. And then I got obviously a bit deflated when the news come out and the interview come out. And then, the last couple of hours I've been just digesting it in and thinking, you know what, fair play. It was always going to be difficult. And therefore, I've just sort of accepted it now. And to be honest now, I just want City to move forward on our other transfer targets. Let's get Koulibaly in and stuff, and let's just move on and get this transfer window done. Because so far, it started off alright. We've got Ake in, good signing. Got Torres in, good signing. But that's not enough, nowhere near enough. Still need a left back, still need a centre back. So keep moving.
We have another super chat.
Yes.
Andrew KW, $4.99. Let's move the hype train to Haaland coming home next year.
Ooh, good shout.
Home time, boys.
A lot of people, obviously, with the Messi stuff, obviously, a lot of the other transfer rumours have died down. Even the Koulibaly stuff sort of died down a bit. But I reckon next year, we're going to have to sign a striker next year, in my opinion. If we don't sign one this year, we're going to have to sign one next year. So it's a good shout. I like Haaland. Obviously, if he does have this £60 million buyout clause, which, again, I hate these buyout clauses. When did buyout clauses become a thing? Why can't they just sit around the table? What's your price? That's my price. Let's negotiate. Let's do a deal. You got all these buyout clauses now. And not only that, they have buyout clauses, but then when teams pay the buyout clauses, the other teams get bare salted. Like Barcelona with Neymar, they put a buyout clause in. PSG pay the buyout clause, and then all of a sudden they're running around flapping.
Didn't they try and stop it?
Getting La Liga involved, saying it's not valid and all this kind of... It's the same with us with Rodri. Did you see that? We bought Rodri for 60 million, and it was Atletico Madrid or Atletico Bilbao or whoever it was.
Was it Madrid?
I don't know what it was. I think it was Bilbao. Next thing, they're losing the marbles again, saying, Rodri's terminated his contract. No, he's not. You put a buyout clause in the contract. We paid it. Stop being bare salty for. Why are you being salty for? Just weird, isn't it?
It's weird.
I don't like this new age of transfers. Because what it does is it forces people to put these ridiculous buyout clauses in, as we've seen with the Messi thing, and then everyone just gets screwed.
Bilbao was Laporte. Atletico's Rodri.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Game Controller, shout out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, but basically, yeah, it's just stupid, isn't it? Because no one wins in this situation. City don't win, Barcelona don't win, Messi doesn't win. So,
True.
Who wins? Who is the winner? Because Messi's probably going to leave on a free next year, right? So that's a major L for Barcelona, because they could have probably got 100 million or something for him. Messi's playing football for a year for a club he doesn't want to play for, he's going to be unhappy. And City have been messed about for 2 weeks. The fans as well, throw the fans in there, they've been messed about. So who wins? All because of transfer clauses. I don't like it. Petition, get them out.
Yes, big shouts from LB there. Big shout outs. Mo said, I knew Messi was never going to leave. And that's not a situation. Messi wants to leave. He just can't.
Yeah, but I think maybe he's saying...
He knew he could never get
because of the situation. Because obviously there were a lot of people... The thing is, I feel like we came into this, and a lot of other City fans came into this transfer, not naive as to such to think, this will be easy, but we didn't realise what a twat this Bartomeu guy is.
Yeah.
Because we've heard about him, and we've heard that he's a bit of a knob, but we just thought, he's just a bit of a knob, maybe a bit like Daniel Levy or something. But no, actually, it turns out that you can get a lot worse than Daniel Levy, and this guy is next level.
I think he's the top.
Yeah.
Top. He's the worst... president of a club I think I've ever seen.
Yeah,
ever.
Absolutely.
He's just super disrespectful. Robin Porto said, in January, Bartomeu will be gone and the club will become better, so Messi might stay. Well, Messi will stay, but...
Well, yeah, to be honest, it's one of them. It's a dream, innit? But, let's not be honest. We're not getting in prime Messi, are we? We're not getting prime Messi here. He's 33, and next year he'll be 34. Quick maths. So, it's one of them. I'm not that fussed, to be honest. I'm more excited, honestly... I wouldn't say I'm more excited, but I'm excited just to see how Torres plays. Yeah,
I'm well excited to
see how Torres plays. I'm excited to see what Sterling can do. Can he get even better? The guy's scoring 30 goals a season as a winger. Can he go up a notch, get 35, 40 goals? I'm excited to see what other players can do.
Foden next season going to be sick.
Mahrez, mate.
De Bruyne on top form in a minute. It's still an exciting time. It's still mid. I feel like as we're like 10 minutes in now, and I feel like I'm getting hype as the minute goes on. Just thinking about next season and all these players that we're going to see. And obviously, I think there's still transfers to be done. Obviously, you got Koulibaly transfer that still needs to be done. Everyone's asking about Koulibaly updates, and by the looks of things, we need to put a new bid in for him. Whether or not City have done that, I hope we've already done that, and I hope because the guy's in Italy. I think it's his last day in Italy today. Joe, what's it called?
Ramandali or something.
Ramandali, yeah. I think it's his last day in Italy today. So hopefully they've got that sorted now, and then we can get that over the line. Tommy's spamming Jaden Braff. I don't actually think we'll see Jaden Braff a lot next year, especially with Ferran Torres coming in.
Yeah.
And people were saying about Timo Werner, because apparently we were in for Timo Werner, but he said no, went to Chelsea because he'll get more game time at Chelsea. I like Timo Werner.
I like him as well, but Torres, I'm more than happy with with Torres. So, no, I'm looking forward to this season, but we still got to get a centre back in. And I've got to say, guys, I've got to have at this moment in time, I've got to criticise the City board a little bit here with the way they've gone about this whole Koulibaly situation. I don't understand it. I don't understand our thought process here. We've seen, everyone knows what Napoli are like to deal with, right? So when we've picked this guy, why not just... I know we've discussed it before and people are like, but that's not how negotiations work, but you know what Napoli are like to deal with. And, I don't know. It's just weird, isn't it? Isn't football weird?
It's mad times. Just quickly, Mohamed, he literally just said notice me. I've seen him before as well. But he said Ake is playing sick for Netherlands right now.
Oh, who are they playing?
I'm not sure who they're playing. Is he playing left back? I'm sure I've seen anything that Ake will be starting left back. Not sure about that. Yeah, well, it's mad. Aaron Paul, you need to get Heisenberg to sort out Bartomeu. That's you, that, Bray. That's you, Aaron Paul. Jesse Pinkman, isn't it?
Who are they playing then? Is Ake playing left back or is he?
Ake is playing left back. Saying, is it left back?
I don't know if I can get on this.
I'm not on the left back hype.
Ake left back hype train.
Yeah, I mean the train for me. Our train. There is no destination. Ake left back. That's a different train. That.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can get on that, guys. I need, for me, he's a centre back. I know he's played left back. I get it, and maybe he can play on the left side of a back three. But nah, not for me.
Yeah,
I want a
I'm
left
not
back.
about that.
I'm
I'm
sick and
full
tired.
left back
How
now.
many? It's been 4 or 5 years now since we've been shoving players into the left back situation. We did a video, Team of the Decade, right? And the left back situation,
It's dead. You have Clichy and Kolarov.
Clichy and Kolarov is your best left backs in 10 years. Come on. That's a joke. That's a disgrace, really, if you think about it. We need to go and get someone. And there's plenty of good ones out there.
We do need to get someone. Mohammed says call him Mo. Oh, Legion is in the chat, by the way. He just come back from a 4-3 win against his mate on FIFA. I think he said a win. If it's a loss, then that's not good, isn't it? Matty says Alex Tellez or Digne. Digne. You like Digne, innit? I like Digne from Everton, and I think he'd be decent, although Everton would just milk us for the price.
Yeah.
You just know it straight away. But, I mean, people might say throw John Stones in there.
What?
Ooh, for the... I don't know.
Oh, I thought you meant Joe John Stones at left back then.
No, I mean in the deal
you've
for...
lost it. Guys, I've lost the plot, man.
In the deal for Digne, he could potentially throw Otamendi, but I reckon Otamendi's going to go elsewhere.
Yeah. But look at how many people in the chat are giving all these left backs. The point is, there's a lot of good left backs out there. So why are we trying to play a centre back and left back? Let's just go and get a left back. And another thing, this could be Pep's last year. We don't know. He could stay. And if we get Messi next year, he probably will stay.
He will stay.
But it could be Pep's last year. Let's literally give him the full squad, exactly what he wants. And then if people want to say that he's been a failure, then whatever, say he's a failure. But, you know, he needs a full system. Every single player in the team has to be exactly to Pep's specification because of the demands that he plays. You know what I mean? You can't just play Fabian Delph at left back and expect that everything's going to be rosy because it's not.
And it's these short-term fixes, isn't it? It's these short-term fixes that eventually do get exposed. Lawsby says Cancelo just need moving back to left back permanently. I don't think so. I think Cancelo should be our right back, rotating with Walker. Pogba at left back would be mad. There's loads of left backs here. Like, is it Reguilon? Someone told us how to spell it. Say this, didn't they? Reguilon. Apparently he's meant to be sick. That Tagliafico's meant to be sick. Alaba, but I don't think Alaba's going to go anywhere, do you?
Nah.
Everyone says Alaba, but I don't think he's there.
I think Alaba's playing the old contract card, in my opinion.
One last big contract.
Yeah, I think he's playing the contract card. But there are loads of good players out there who can play in that position. Guys have absolutely mentioned so many in that left, and most of them are back. I'll back most of them left backs, but yeah, it just
needs to happen for me.
One thing I would say about Ake, to be fair, I've not seen him play there that much, right?
I don't think I've ever seen him play left back.
The reason I'm saying I don't want him is because he's not a left back. He's a centre back, right? So that's why I'm saying it predominantly, because I want a left back in there. He could turn around and absolutely be mint and look like a complete natural left back, and I'll be fine. But I'm just saying it because I've not seen him play there, and I know that he's a centre back. In my head, I'm like, nah, I don't want that. I want a left back. But obviously, if he does end up playing left back and he's fine, then
you're not saying that. Like, you're totally against it. Like, if he came in there, smashed it, buzzing. But right now, in this position, I'd rather just go out and get a left back because I want someone who's left back. I'm sick of playing people out of position. Ian Barron says, Hi City Extra, I'm a Darlington FC fan. We were made bankrupt in 2011, reformed 2012, had 3 promotions, and are currently a fan-owned National League North club. We were demoted 4 leagues. That's mad. Crazy. Big up Ian Barron for that.
Yeah.
Jordan, thoughts on Javier Garrido coming back? I'm all for it. Garrido! Madness.
Well, at least he was a left back.
Yeah, decent, wasn't it?
You know what I mean?
Am I right in saying the guy was sick at free kicks?
Yeah, he was. He bagged a sick one against Liverpool.
Is that? I think I'm thinking of that one.
Yeah, he's But yeah, I just feel like we've not had any good left backs for donkey's years. Proper donkey's years. And you know what? We don't need a mint left back. We just need a left back who can just do the basics right. You know what I mean? That's funny, isn't it? Do the basics.
The basics. That's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
People saying that Gaia. Is it Jose Gaia? Jose Gaia.
I've only seen a little bit of him, so I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, oh yeah, he's absolutely world class. I don't know.
But apparently he's meant. I've not seen a lot of him, but apparently he's meant to be really good, and that's what I guess that's why a lot of people are saying it. Rengifo's in the chat. Yes, Rengifo. Danzabar says Delph left back of the decade. Delph was sick. I think Pep lost trust in him. He made a lot of errors towards that.
Well, that's what happens because eventually a player who's not played in that position before will start making mistakes.
They get found out.
It happened with Delph. Delph went on a period of being world class at left back. I'm talking proper world class. And then all of a sudden, a mistake knocks his confidence, and then he starts panicking about stuff, and then starts doing stupid stuff, and before you know it, he looks like a schoolboy playing at left back for a Premier League side. And I'm fearing that Zinchenko has already started that downhill path.
Yeah, he's getting the tendencies that Delph had, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm hoping not, because I like Zinchenko, but at the end of the day, I've just sort of had enough playing like these players who are not actually left backs at left back. And I just the reason I'm saying it more so is because we've got a great opportunity this season. Look at our squad; it's absolutely mint. If we say we've got Koulibaly in, right, that's a mint squad. And I just want Pep to have every opportunity. I don't want to be going out of something because we've had to play a midfielder at left back. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I want to be... If we lose, I either want it because we just weren't quite good enough and the other team was better than us, or because, major tactics have got it wrong. I don't want it to be because of player
individual
issues.
mistakes, yeah. I'm sick of it.
It's just like, come on. You want to support your team and stuff, and obviously we do, but it would be nice if the board... And what's annoying about this, right? City, we're about to find hundreds of millions of pounds for Lionel Messi in wages, yeah? We was about to just find this magic money tree for Messi. And then, all of a sudden, no, we can't buy a left back. You know what I mean? People are saying Kieran Tierney from Arsenal. I'm alright with that, because he's an average left back who can come in and do a job. Like, you don't need we don't need to spend 40, 50 million pound on a backup left back if you're saying Mendy's going to be fit. I mean, Mendy's slowly getting his fitness back. Although, have you seen that picture of him today on the jet ski?
I know. He's tanking it, isn't he? He's going in on that jet ski.
He's having a great time, and to be fair, and this is going to be a massive, massive year for Mendy, because first year, rubbish. Second year, rubbish. Third year, played some more games, but wasn't nearly consistent enough. So, this is his fourth season, guys. If he doesn't do the business this year, then I'm happy just to, say, it didn't work out. You've been a laugh, but it didn't really work out. He played 9 games in his first year, 14 games in his second year, 30 games in his third year. But even though he's played 30 games, which, alright, is a kind of respectable number, he wasn't great, you know what I mean? There was a couple of games where he was, putting some good balls in the box, but I remember the first year he came, and he only played 9 games, but the first couple of games he was playing, he was absolutely insane. Now, to be fair, that could have just been us being a bit blind because we've not had a good left back in donkey years. So we've been like, oh, look at this guy.
No,
look at this.
I don't agree. I think he was sick.
Yeah, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
but
I don't agree. But I get that, and I think when we see a left back for the first time, everyone's gonna be like, "What is that?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be well confused when we get a defensive left back in the team. Everyone's gonna be well confused. Like, this doesn't happen. Mo, who's been trying to murk us for time, there's no E in City Xtra, mate. So you're adding City Xtra and it doesn't exist. He said, you should be happy Kai Havertz, Chelsea will win another Champions League before City. Cheers, mate. Barfi says he'll pick Grimaldo over Sergio. There's just so many left backs. We have to be looking at left backs. And the worst thing is, I feel like we're not, because I feel like we've been, our mind has been, muddied with Messi at the moment. Brendan said about Koulibaly, he said his first name's Kalidou, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, we knew that. We knew that from the start, innit?
Oh, right.
That's actually, he said his first name's Kalidou, by the way. I was like, what? He said, would you pay 100 mil for Koulibaly? I don't think we don't need to pay 100 mil. It's 80 mil.
I'm not fussed what we do. We just need to do something.
We need to get him, innit? I don't want Diego Carlos. I want Koulibaly. Go and get him. If it costs an extra 10 mil, just pay the extra 10 mil. And yes, I'm speaking about it as if it's not a lot of money, but we need him. We were just about to spend 150 mil on Messi. Surely you can give 10 to the Koulibaly deal and just get it over the line.
Like, what really, really frustrates me is if we're still haggling and we go into pre-season and we've still not got a centre-back. You know what I mean? I want everyone in before we start pre-season, because then we can go into it, done. Yeah, Pep can come out and be like, that's it, transfer's done, that's it, this is our squad, everyone's training. Yeah,
you want to be chilling it. You don't want to be sweating about transfers. Can just say someone in the chat called Briel Mbolo. Briel Mbolo used to be sick on FIFA. I'm not sure if he still is now, but he used to be a beast. I always used to sign him. He said Alexandro. I don't think we'll end up getting Alexandro.
I don't think we're going to go for someone like that. We're going to go for someone under 20, 30 million, in my opinion, because we're still going to trust Mendy. And Mendy's last season did play 30 games, which is mad, compared to the first year where he played 9 and the second where he played 14. So, again, if Mendy can stay fit this year, which Unlikely, but you know what I mean. If he can up that 30 games to 40, then we're chilling. We're chilling. You know, if we get another left back in, but he also needs to become a little bit better and get them crosses. You know, like he was in the first year when he was whipping them amazing balls in. He was getting round.
Bare assists. So it's like...
You know what I really want to see as well next year? I really want to see it is 2 strikers up front.
Yeah, potentially like the 5 at the back thing with 2 strikers up front.
Now, obviously, that does mean that we have to have players fit, but I just remember when... Was it the first year or the second year? And we was playing the 2 up top and we had Mendy.
I think it was his first year. That's when he smashed it.
And
He
we
got
were
them.
slamming.
Did he get 11 assists?
Something like that. Like, he was whipping balls in. Like, he
Yeah,
was getting...
Brendan literally just put a stat that I was just thinking about then. Mendy in his first 5 City games played more crosses than both Kolarov and Clichy did in the previous season combined.
Mad. But they were good crosses as well. And because you got 2 strikers in the box, they were actually going to players. How many times do we cross the ball nowadays and we've got 1 player in the box who's probably Aguero, who, by the way, is good at heading the ball, but have you seen the size of him? You know what I mean? He's not exactly the tallest of guys. You know what I mean? So it's a bit of hit and hope, really, isn't it? Whereas at least if you've got an extra man in there, and it's Mendy playing in them balls, and as well, if Mendy's crossing the ball in, thinking that the ball's actually going to go to someone...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Imagine what that can do, innit?
He's getting the ball on the left-hand side thinking, right, I've got to cross it in, knowing that there's 6 of their opposition players in the box and probably 1 or 2 City players. And he's thinking, oh, what's the point?
It's a hit and hope situation. He doesn't actually need to look because he just slams it in. Because there's no need. There's only 2 players in the box and they're both tiny. How much for Peter Crouch, Andrew says. It's fair. Peter Crouch are bagging our team, you know. The amount of crosses we put in. At least it land on someone's head. This is why I'm all team Haaland next year, because he has that about him. He has that kind of like... Saying this yesterday, right? Negredo had that physical aspect about him and quite big. Negredo could head a ball, you know what I mean? Then we had Dzeko before that, who was big, could head a ball. And they played really well in our team and they scored important goals. We don't have that kind of play right now. And I'd love for like Haaland to come in and be that player, that kind of player. Obviously Haaland, he looks unreal and he could genuinely be the next Lewandowski. Like, he looks mint. The guy has that ability to score that you can't learn. It's just literally the guy knows where the net is. You know what I mean? He has that clinicalness about him, kind of what Aguero has.
Yeah.
And on the on the flip side, that's what Jesus doesn't have. That's why he like sweats when he gets in front of goal a bit. Chili Dog says, "Is this live?" This is. We're live. Saturday night. It's not Saturday, is it? It's Friday.
Yeah, I'd like Haaland next year. I think that'd be a decent. You know, from what I've seen, he looks like a proper finisher.
Oh no. Is it agents Mino Raiola?
Oh, well, that's that then.
So Haaland isn't coming next year, everybody.
The thing is though, he's got a buyout clause.
He's got a buyout
So that's
clause.
that
So
done.
you bypass the club instantly.
Right.
You just got to sort your shit with Raiola, get it in the bin, and just get it underway, innit? Kind of, you could do what we did with Napoli and just send someone else.
Yeah.
Do you see De Laurentiis murking us because we're City being awkward because we're not over the Jorginho thing?
Yeah.
Why would we be over Jorginho? You promised us a player. I'm glad we didn't get him, but you promised us a player, then murked us and sold him somewhere else.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't really understand the situation. You know what I mean? I don't get it. It's just a little bit baffling, man. Bit baffling. Regarding people saying Dzeko, mate, get Dzeko back. Dzeko tears it up, to be fair.
He still bags, doesn't he?
Can we just talk about this, right, for a second? I know this is like a little bit off topic, but sack Messi, you know what I mean?
Messi's done in it, so we can talk about what we want again. I'm buzzing, we can speak about other people again.
Yeah. Can I just say, is the decision to sell Dzeko and buy Wilfried Boney one of the worst decisions we've ever made as a football club?
And also not get Paulo Dybala.
Oh yeah.
We chose Wilfried Boney over Dybala. That is a legit thing. That happened.
Literally, that is a terrible.
Was it Pellegrini? Pellegrini chose him, didn't he?
Oh,
it must. Whoever made that decision to not pick Dybala and get Wilfried Boney, that's bad. That, isn't it? You have to live with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But how much did we sell Dzeko for? Did we get over 10 mil?
I think we got roasted on the.
Did we get like 7 mil or 11 mil? Because didn't he go on loan for 2 years?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I tried to forget the sale of Dzeko.
Barty says Dybala said he plays as City on PlayStation.
Oh,
To be
does
fair,
it?
Dybala said that there was 2 clubs that he wanted to go to, and when it City and Juventus, they were the 2 clubs, and he ended up going to Juventus.
Yeah,
Or City and Real Madrid, but he ended up going to Juventus. and we could have been in for him.
Yeah, Graham said Liam Delap. Yeah, I've seen a few clips of him, Graham, and he looks decent. You know what I mean? That's the problem is the academy system in this country is shite. I'm sorry, guys. It's just not right. You know what I mean? It's the competitiveness isn't there. It's all over the place. You got players playing under 18s. The next week they're playing under 21. Then they're back in the 18s. It's just all a bit of a mess. You know, they've got to. The FA, the Premier League, whoever runs it, I have no idea. Whoever does it, they've got to get together and find a way of getting this reserve football and youth team football a little bit more competitive.
Do you think maybe they should start introducing B teams? I know a lot of the lower league clubs will be unhappy with that.
You can't do that in this country.
It bins off a lot of historic clubs, doesn't it?
You can't do that in this country. There's too many teams. You know what I mean? I think you can probably get away with it, in Spain and countries where they do have it because. You know, there's not as many. They've got 2 divisions. You know what I mean? We've got 4, 5 divisions.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? And then the non-league as well. The non-league, you know.
And I think the backlash you get from all the other clubs who are getting knocked out by our Premier League B team, our City B team.
Yeah.
They've
got to find a way though of doing something because it is a little bit rubbish. But yeah, Liam Delap, he looks a good player.
It's Rory Delap relation, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his son. But the thing is as well, we've not had a good striker in our academy, in my opinion, for a very long time. I can't remember the last one that I've looked at and gone, he could make it.
Guidetti. John Guidetti. Do you remember him? I thought he was going to smash it. And do you remember when Celta Vigo played United and he's missed a sitter to last minute sitter?
Yeah, but we've not actually had a player in the academy as a striker that's been decent for a very, very long time, which is pretty mad given the fact that we've spent a lot of money on academy players over the year getting them in.
I mean, Iheanacho was quite exciting at the time.
Iheanacho was alright, but we did buy him at 17.
Yeah, it was almost like Iheanacho was like a hack. We bought him and then played him next season.
It wasn't really a proper academy player, you know what I mean? I'm talking about proper players that we've come through the academy.
All the way through, yeah.
Ambrose, nah, I don't buy that. And Nemecha, nah, again. Nemecha had good numbers. He had similar numbers to Dominic Solanke, who was one of the best strikers in the academy football. But again, he just didn't... You know what I mean? When you see a player you saw Foden in the academy and you thought, this guy's world class. You seen Sancho and you thought, that guy's class. You seen Diaz, you thought, that guy's class. You know what I mean? You know, and I never really saw it with...
TJ, I forgot to say before, TJ said that we got ultimate bait, all of City Twitter got ultimate baited, didn't we, by the Messi thing? Everyone got on the hype and we got baited by it. It wasn't really a bait, but
the thing is, it wasn't bait because it was real. He said he wants to leave, you know what I mean? And we could easily sign him on a pre-contract in January, you know what I mean? So I don't think it was really bait.
No, I think he was joking, but he said he's going to drown his sorrows after the Messi
Storage,
saga.
Jack Walker just said Storage. He was probably the last one, to be honest, that I can think of that was proper mint as a striker.
Yeah, so TJ said a bit in it. Go drown your sorrows. That's what I'm saying. TJ said he's going to drown his sorrows.
Right, yeah. That's fair enough. But yeah, it's just a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
And Vision says Negredo was the best partner alongside Aguero apart from Tevez.
It was, but
they were mint.
Another stupid decision by Pellegrini to play him when he was injured. You know what I mean? Why would you do that? I don't get it. I don't understand. It is a controversial comment. That football that we played under Pellegrini in the first year matched some of the football that we play under Pep Guardiola. I'm not saying it was miles better. I'm just saying I found the football under Pellegrini very entertaining to watch.
It was
very
entertaining. Really entertaining.
Pep's football is good and it's entertaining, but sometimes it is a bit boring because we're just passing. Pellegrini in that first year was get that ball forward and score goals.
You know what it was fast.
Yeah, it was a bit he was a bit... people always compare Pep to Klopp, and I'm always like, they're totally different. Pellegrini was probably more like Klopp than Pep was.
Rock and roll football, innit? That's
get the ball forward and score goals.
Football, go ham.
Yeah, whereas Pep's a little bit more
keep the ball,
passing
we will score, innit? If you keep all the ball, we will score.
I'm not saying I'd rather have Pellegrini, I'd rather have Pep, but I'm just saying, the football that we played in that first year under Pellegrini was absolutely phenomenal. And that partnership between Negredo and Aguero was absolutely insane.
Barfi Jr. says... What's everyone's thoughts on Wissam Ben Yedder? He's cheap, scores goals, and he's good on both feet. He's good on FIFA, and apparently he's sick in real life. So obviously there's no links in it. I always feel like when there's no links, it ain't real. But then Bernardo Silva and Edison, they were random signings, weren't they? Yeah. They came out of nowhere. I
don't think that we're going to sign an attacking player now. Although Sam Lee's come out and said we are. Yeah, Sam Lee.
That was today as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Today he said that. Although I'm sure he said if he's not. He doesn't like. He doesn't think it will happen. But City are in for another striker. Apparently, there was a backup plan if Messi didn't go through. So this is the backup plan.
I'm not sure. I don't think we will sign someone. However, I can see why we might be considering it with FFP sort of being wrote off this year.
Yeah, for me, go get a centre. First things first, go get a centre back. Then go get a left back. We didn't lose the league last year because of scoring goals. We lost the league because of our defence. So fix that and then chill.
Yeah, people saying Felix or Martinez. Well, you'd think that it'd be Felix because he's probably the player that's more similar to Messi. You know, he can play behind the striker, whereas Martinez seems to just be an out-and-out striker. So if you're literally just looking at a comparison, it'd probably be João Felix. Also, João Felix probably isn't very happy at Atletico Madrid, given his minutes and stuff.
I think we could mould Felix into a very, very, very good player. Like, the guy was so exciting before he signed for Atletico Madrid, and everyone was in for him, innit? And I'm sure we were in for him as well, weren't we? But we weren't willing to pay 120 mil, was it?
Yeah, I think so. But as well, if Messi is literally, saying I'm staying for this year, and he's guaranteed City that he's coming next year, City won't sign an attacker. If he's rang up Pep and the board and Caldoon and everyone said, right, I'm not suing my football club that I love. Will you take me next year on a free transfer? I'll sign it. I'll sign it January the 1st. I'll sign a deal. And City go, yeah, all right. So City obviously not going to buy anyone. So we'll just have to see what happens. I don't know. Like,
in a sense, if we don't sign an attacker, it's kind of good news for the Messi deal. But if we do sign an attacker, it's kind of like, in my head, I'll be a bit like, yeah, the Messi thing's done.
Yeah.
Graham says, bollocks to it, let's ask Tevez. Mate, I'd have Tevez back. Tevez was sick with Aguero. If Tevez can still run like he used to and be a little like, was it Pitbull, not Bulldog? I said Bulldog last time, but apparently it's Pitbull. I'd be buzzing with that. Anelka, get Anelka in.
People saying and Ake's playing decent at this left back,
Is it? So are people saying that he could be a legit option? Like, I don't want Ake to be our left back. I want a left back, but if he can cover there, I'm happy for it. Like, Laporte can cover there as well, can't he?
That's the thing about, you just said the crucial thing. You said the word cover. And cover could quickly be first choice. Because all it takes is Mendy to have a season 1 or a season 2 and only play 9 or 14 games, and then that Ake covering left back. No, I ain't covering, mate. You're starting there pretty much every game, and that's why it's a problem because of Mendy's. If Mendy can stay fit, I don't have a problem with having Ake as our backup left back. I really don't. But he's played for us for 3 seasons. 1 season he played 9 games. He played 14, then he played 30. You know what I mean? So he could easily go back to them single digit season.
Yeah, because it's inconsistent. We don't with Mendy, it's like a mystery box. You just open it and it depends. This season you're gonna get 9 games Mendy. This season you're gonna get 30 games Mendy. It's like pack luck, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's an ultimate team card. There should be different versions of him. 9 season Mendy and 30 game season Mendy. And then like the 5 games Mendy where he gets better assists.
People asking about Angelino.
I don't know. Oh, by the way, Freddie said that Ake's smashing it. He said, check the tweet. So, Ake against Poland, 94 minutes played, 105 touches, 70 accurate passes, 86% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, 4 aerial duels won, 3 ground duels won, 2 tackles, 2 clearances, 2 interceptions. Apparently he's smashed it. So that's decent. But you know what? Ake looks good in the City kit as well. So I'm actually buzzing to see him, innit? I'm buzzing. Yeah, Andrew says Angelino still exists and smashing players. Yeah, I don't know about Angelino. If he gets another chance, then I'm all for it. But I want a left back that can defend. I want Mendy's our attacking left back and an actual defensive left back.
Yeah, see, that's what I've been saying for a while. However, I've sort of now changed my mind. I just want another left back.
Yeah, just
know what I mean?
A left back will do. Just a left back.
And to be fair, now, if Ake can play at left back and play okay, then could you just have Mendy, Angelino, and Ake as your 3? You know what I mean? You got 3 there. That's all right, isn't it? Is that all right?
Mendy, Ake, and who? Angelino, you say?
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be decent, that, isn't it?
No, I mean, and
but
as well,
Angelino did get smoked, didn't he, last year? But if he's
I thought Angelino actually played all right last year.
No, I liked him. I liked him in the team.
People
He was
roasted
mint going
him.
forward.
People roasted him because the guy got smoked off Dan James. I mean,
He's got to be one of the fastest players in the Premier League.
I literally come on and said, "Oh, Dan James smoked Angelino." You what, mate? Dan James is like one of the fastest football players in the world. Obviously, he's got smoked. You know what I mean? What, you think Mendy would have done any better?
I know. Imagine.
Yeah, I just didn't get it at all. I'm not saying Angelino's perfect. He's not. You know what I mean? His defending abilities is to be questioned. But I just think if you're going to criticise him on the correct thing. You know what I mean? Saying he got smoked against one of the fastest players. You know, I just didn't get that at all. It was very, very baffling.
Andrew says we're playing 3 at the back this season. Apparently, I think that's a viable option with Ake now in the team.
Yeah, I would love that. I'd love the Ake, Laporte and Koulibaly. I think that would be really, really good. You can then, as well, what you do then is you relieve Mendy or Angelino of the defensive duties. So it's a win-win situation. You know what I mean? You're saying to your wing back who ain't the best at defending but good going forward. You know, you're basically a winger now. You have to come back, obviously, but you're sort of relieving it. And also what you're doing is then you're pushing your wing backs forward, which then their wingers then have to drop. Or if they don't drop, then you know your wing back's got space. So I really like that formation. And when we saw it under Pep, we were tearing teams apart. We were scoring goals left, right, and centre. Mendy was the best we've ever seen him. Mendy's the best football we've ever seen from Ben Mendy is when he's played in a 5 or 3 at the back.
Yeah.
And he's played on the wing.
Which was really confusing why we played 5 at the back against Leon and not play Mendy.
That's why I was fuming at that decision, because why would you play 5 at the back and play Cancelo at left wing back? You play Mendy, he's the perfect player for that. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, it is mad. It is a mad situation. Andrew says put the goal Scott Carson up front. Imagine he'd score bare goals. Ballon d'Or contender, promise you. Jonathan Jones says City, bare times. Yes, Jonathan Jeune, is that right? Jeune. Looks like it could be right. Envision, extra club member. If we play 3 at the back, who would you like to see? Left centre back, and right centre back. For me, Ake, Laporte, Koulibaly. Yeah, I'm going with that. That's my 3. No. Yeah, that is my 3.
Yeah, I'd go with that. Obviously with Mendy and probably Walker.
Yeah, Mendy and Walker is your more forward players. Centurions, yes, how you doing, mate? Can you guys discuss what Pep should do to improve the players this season formation-wise? And I guess we kind of just did that, innit? If we see that, I reckon we will see a big improvement.
The first thing that we need to do is address the defensive issues, and we've not done that yet. We might have signed Ake, but that doesn't solve it. We need to sign a centre-back. We need left-back. I keep flipping. One day I'm like, we need a left back. The next day, it can be minutes. It can be minutes, as you've probably just seen. I mean, I've not decided. You know what I might do? I might watch the game back tonight from Ake. You know what I mean? Who did they play? Netherlands? Who did they play? Poland. Poland,
yeah.
A good side. So that'll be a good one to watch. I might watch that back and see how Ake played, and sort of, you know, and just sort of see. But I keep on flicking between. We need a left back. Turn not need a left back. So I don't know. But we need a centre back because look at why we lost the league last year because of our defence. And we need to start taking our chances. The problem is with us, we score too many goals in games that don't really matter. You know what I mean? We score 5, 5, 5, 5, right? And then we look at our stats at the end of the year and go, oh, look how many goals
we scored. Yeah,
but how many games has there been this year where we've literally created a chance and then we just blow it? You know what I mean? So we've got, as daft as it sounds, we're top goal scorers year after year after year. We've got to become more clinical. And that lies at other players chipping in. You know what I mean? David Silva, sorry to say, was the City's best ever player, but he didn't score enough goals for the position that he played in. Yeah. Obviously, he's left now. Phil Foden or Bernardo Silva, I believe, will score more goals. So that'll help in terms of actually, you know, getting goals. It could hinder us in setting chances up, but in actual chipping in, getting goals themselves, that'll be a bonus. Sterling's a worry because I feel that any moment, Sterling's getting 30 goals a season now. I feel at any moment he could just drop a 10 and just get a 10-goal season. You know what I mean?
He's on his rocket. You know what I mean? He's
I hope he's on the rocket. I hope he is, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel that any moment, like, he could just, like, because he's so good. He's so good. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, he's good that you're worried that if he drops off, then where are you left with? You know what I mean?
I'm more worried because I'm like, this guy is literally world class right now. He's getting 30 goals a season, 10 assists. You know what I mean? What did he get? He's got like 40 goal involvements in 50 games this year for a winger. You know what I mean? I'm like, can he keep this up? You know what I mean? Like his stock is going like that. Like, is it going to carry on going? Is it going to do an Apple and just keep going up and up and up? A Tesla?
You can actually buy stock in football, can't you? Is that football trading that thing? Yeah. Maybe we should get a partnership with them. John Lewis, can we still get Messi for free next year though? Yes, sign him on a pre-contract in January, which would be decent, and everyone would be buzzing with that still. Because you know what I mean? It's not that far away, and we still get Messi. Because people might be thinking it's halfway through the season, but January, if they're going off the clause from June, then obviously January is when we can actually do that, which is crazy. Blake is in, and he said he's asking if he can cry, and also said he's not too bothered about Messi. So I think he's changed his mind on crying. You can cry if you want to cry, however, don't cry for too long, because it's not that long until we could possibly still sign Messi.
Yeah.
We need to go to the Super Chat sponsor board. Centurion 100 points with SEK 150 SEK. I'm having a stroke.
Yes! We return to the Tier 3 Extra Club member Super Chat board. Can you see your name, guys? If you're a Tier 3, you'll see your name. Everyone's added on there now, I think. Unless you've become a member, a Tier 3 member today. Everyone should be on there now. We got Super Chat from Centurions, right?
Yes,
It says, how many trophies do you think Klopp will win with this City team? I don't know. Very, very strange question there, Centurions. Very strange. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this team is suited to Klopp. This is why I don't get. I said it briefly before. I don't get the Klopp versus Pep. Oh, they're similar. Honestly, I think they're totally different. I feel the style of football is totally different. You know, Pep wants to keep the ball and sort of move the ball around the pitch to try and create chances, whereas Klopp's more direct. And I'm not saying that. When I say direct, that isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying, you know, he's plays Stoke football. Obviously, he doesn't. I'm just saying that he's like Pellegrini's first year, to get the ball forward and try and create. So, I'm not sure that Klopp would do any better than Pep does at City, but I'm not convinced that Pep would do any better than Klopp would at Liverpool. I'm very fair. I'm not one of these guys who's just going to come on and just say, oh, Pep's the best, you know what I mean? He's better than Klopp. I think they both have the qualities. They both have the downfalls.
Hammers McCann has upgraded to a Tier 3 member!
He's got an upgrade route. Okay, nice one, Hammers. Yes, what's it?
Is he a Tier 1?
Nope.
Is he a Tier 2?
Nope.
Is it Tier 3?
Oh, Tier 3, let's go! Hammers, we do upgrade! Yes, we will get you updated on this sponsor board for the next live stream. Thank you very much, Hammers. But yeah, to answer this Centurions question, basically, I don't think either of them would do better than either other manager.
You're having a bad time tonight. I think last night it's keeping us.
It's draining, isn't it?
It's draining, yeah.
It's mentally draining.
These back-to-back things, and I think especially with the situation, it's constantly changing. Like Messi, this Messi saga has been absolutely tiring because every day it's something else, something different. We can't plan our videos because every day it's something different. I'm kind of like, I've been exhausted by it, and now I'm just chill. I'm just like, yes. Brendan Paul says, Jordan, what's my favourite currency? Probably British pounds, because when they come into my bank, I don't have to convert it. but big up all the currencies out there. Black currency. Matty MCFC says, I think Pep is better at City and Klopp at Liverpool. That's pretty much what you're saying then, isn't it, bro?
Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. You know what I mean? I think they played totally different styles of football, so yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it'll be interesting, guys. I'm looking forward to the, how City go about this last couple of weeks of the transfer window. What are they going to do with Koulibaly? Are they going to pay it? We've heard that basically the bid that City put in for Koulibaly was basically rejected, and City got told to put in a new bid. So it'll be interesting to see what we do there. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. There are loads and loads and loads of good centre backs out there. So if Napoli are being stupid, but this is what we discussed before. I don't think that we're a million miles away, because if we were, then surely we would have just.
Nah, we were close. It was close. It was closer than it's ever been, and it's crediting itself to how far it's come. Messi wanted to join City.
Yeah.
think about that, innit? Messi always enjoys City. And Vision says about the fantasy Premier League thing. I'm on the screen right now. However, I have to make my squad before I can actually make a league. I think. Yeah. So I'll make the league tonight, and I'll drop the code in the Discord and on our Twitter, so Bearheads can join it, and maybe we'll do a competition for whoever wins, innit? We'll throw something at you.
People asking about a war. What do you reckon? It's because I think if we would have got Messi, I don't think we would have got a war.
No, but and then if we get a war, I don't think we keep Gundogan. I'm liking that. It's like a big knock-on effect with that one. That's what I'm kind of like. That's what I'm thinking about that. I seen something else in that I wanted to read out, and I've completely forgot. Oh yeah, Brendan said Lewis dropped the hair care regime. And also, Brody Murphy said, honestly, we should sing a chant about City Xtra at a City game because they're class.
Oh, please don't.
Please don't. Chants like that never work. We made a chant once and it just didn't. It died, didn't it? Yeah, chants are never good.
Who are England playing tomorrow?
England playing tomorrow? Oh, what does everyone think about the England kit?
England. Who are England playing?
I love the New England kit, me. I think it's sick. I think it's well nice, proper retro.
Iceland.
Tabiso, if Pep leaves, who should come in? I like that Nagelsmann guy, and apparently Pep and him are like best mates. Rafi says Iceland. Did you just say Iceland then? Yeah.
Iceland, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it'd be nice if Foden makes his debut there tomorrow because, you know, he's played really well for us this year. Played over 30 football matches. You know what I mean? He played over 30 football matches, which for a team with Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva in it, you've got to say, very, very well done to him. You know what I mean? He's done really, really well.
Kyle Walker made the team as well, didn't he?
Yeah, Kyle Walker deservedly got back into the team. Absolutely, because he shouldn't really have ever been dropped. I never got that right because I get that Trent is good, right? Put him in, and he's probably the best out of all English right backs at going forward, right? But Kyle Walker's definitely the best defensively for me. Trippier was just like an in between. He's not better than Trent going forward, and he's not better than Walker defensively. So I don't really get it.
I didn't understand.
And I know he scored the free kick, but you can't just keep someone in just because they scored a free kick, which we eventually lost.
Fair Genesis New England kit looks absolutely mint class. Yeah, I'm buzzing to it. Kit's smooth. Rafi said something here, right? Rafi Aslam about the Messi situation, about signing him in January, right? It's like having our cake and eating it if we get Messi in January. That way, now we can get Koulibaly, a left back, Aouar, possibly Haaland, and then Messi for free. Do you know what I mean? Because we'll be signing Messi for free. Then we can go. All that money that was going to spend on Messi is now there to spend on other transfers. So it's not that much of a bad situation going getting Messi on a free. We're still signing Lionel Messi next year for free. Yeah. And imagine he smashes it again this year because he smashed it last year, didn't he? So imagine he smashed it again this year. And imagine in January, right? We've signed him on a pre-contract and we've still got like half the season left, and we're like, this guy is coming to City. You know what it's like? Do you want to play FIFA and everyone goes on a pre-contract? All the sick players just end up on like 1-year deals, and you could just sign them on pre-contracts. You could just sign Messi. That's what I was used to doing it, and now it's real.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that one. I don't think that the whole bickering between Bartomeu and Messi is over.
I don't think so.
There's no way that Messi can come out and say what he said about the club, and then the club just to be silent. They have to come out and say something now. And not only that, you've got this vote about Bartomeu, about forcing him out. What's going to happen there? You know what I mean? And a new guy might come in and say, leave. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be here, leave. You know what I mean? Because how many times has that happened? When a player said, I don't want to be here, and the manager's gone, right, if you don't want to be here, leave then. You know what I mean? So you could see what happens there. I don't know. And obviously Koeman as well. Koeman's apparently told Messi that it's not all about him. So I still think I don't think he's happening this transfer window. I think that's done. But I still think there'll be more stuff coming out of the like discussions, and I think there'll be more bickering. You know what would be really good as well? It would be mint to get like an actual proper legal opinion on who was right. I know it doesn't matter now because it's like he's staying, but it would actually just be nice to know.
Yeah, to know
who was actually right here.
Who would have won at the court case?
Was Messi right all along, or was La Liga and Barcelona right? I think that would have been pretty cool just to find out.
Don't Ask says he's got a City Extra chant. Do you want to hear it?
You said that?
Don't ask.
Yeah, go on.
Just put it in the chat, innit? Unless you're going to send us a voice clip of it. We'll play it for the stream.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting, guys. It's been a long... how long has it been going on, this rumours now? 2 weeks?
Messi. I think it's just over a week, I think.
Just over a week?
It's not long.
It's just been like proper proper like just draining. I feel because it was
has
so
been
close.
draining. And as well, yeah, because we was close, it made it worse. Do you remember the scenes when Messi came out and said, "I don't want to be a Barcelona player anymore. I will never wear the shirt again." I was like, "Oh my god!" 11 days apparently. It's just mad. Legion says who'd win in a race, Alfonso or Walker. By the way, that Alfonso guy looks really good, but I don't think we'll get him. He's buying. He's buying now.
Yeah, I think he's got like a mad contract now as well. I think he got like a 5-year deal, so it's just never happening.
Brendan says, when are we having a City Extra meetup featuring Rafa and Hagrid? I think it'd be quite difficult to get Rafa on because he's in Brazil. I'm not sure where Hagrid is. I'm going to guess Spain. So pretty much they'd have to quarantine for a bit before they got in. But we'd turn up, so...
Yeah, interesting though. But have you got any final points? Any what sum up how you feeling?
Yeah. I'm gutted that we're not going to sign Messi, right? But I'm not annoyed at Messi for making his decisions because at the end of the day, I don't think anyone should be. The guy's right, and he's come out and he's slated Barca and he's slated Bartomeu, all that. But I'm not upset that he's not come because it's Messi and Messi City's always a mad one. But I am excited to see what we'll do in January if we do get him on a pre-contract. And yeah, I'm happy that I can now plan videos again. I'm happy that I can have like a clear calendar for the City Extra YouTube and I can know what's coming because we've just been stuck in this Messi cycle and it's been draining. I'm happy that it's done and I can focus on stuff like tomorrow's awards night.
Oh yeah, awards night, guys. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time.
We run the ad.
Yeah, run the ad and then we'll have a quick discussion about it before we leave.
Live from the City Extra Studios, join Lewis and Jordan on Saturday night as we celebrate the 2019-2020 season. Live on YouTube from 7 p.m, we find out who's won one of our prestigious awards. From Player of the Season to Most Improved, there's 5 categories and 25 nominees. Join us as we honour the greats, the deserved and the outstanding performances of the season. This is the inaugural City Extra End of Season Awards.
Welcome to the City Extra Club. City Extra provides you with the content that you deserve. Show your dedication to the club with loyalty badges, custom emojis, and access to our member-only Discord server. Early access to all our content and exclusive member-only videos. Members-only live streams just for the Extra Club with FIFA tournaments and Q&As. Get your name on the Super Chat sponsor board and be seen every time we go live on the live stream ticker. With your Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3 out of your mind, you're all a part of the Extra Club. Join the Extra Club now.
Yes. The spam. Yes, always the spam with that. The hype was fun and chat on Bayern Champions League win and the transfer market in so far. It is what it is. Sum up your thoughts then, bro, on the whole Messi saga.
Disappointed. Thought we was getting him. Was convinced we was getting him. Was gonna buy a shirt. Didn't buy a shirt. I feel Barcelona are better snaky. Disgraceful club. Bartomeu needs to get in the bin. Just a bit just deflated in it because I thought it was happening. The fact that he actually wanted to come to our football club speaks a lot about how good our football club actually is. And maybe we will get him next year on a free transfer. And I would love it if we sign him on a free transfer,
For
pre-contract, January the 1st. And actually just saying, just like Barca, we would have paid £100 million for him. And you just lost £100 million. So, yeah, we'll have to see how it goes.
But I've just when I was get the fat Ronaldo haircut for Bants. Not a chance.
Yeah. Oh, don't ask. We've seen your champ.
Yeah, we've seen your champ when we was playing the ads then.
So it's a C-.
Yeah.
Must do better. Must improve.
Yeah, but you need to improve on your chanting skills there, mate.
Right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up now. Make sure that you join us tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time, for the City Extra Club Awards. It's a black tie event. Make sure you get suited and booted.
Suited and booted, and get yourself some beers if you're of age. If you are underage, please do not drink. Or drink responsibly. Is that right? Nope.
Right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Enjoy your evenings, mornings, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.